Ivers trudged home after another failed attempt at hunting. His shot was just shy of taking a cloud-hop doe before she galloped away into the twilight air. He was glad that the stag wasn't nearby, but cursed himself for his lack of aim. It would be another night without venison. The disappointed hunter kept the immense dimness of the towering timbers to his right, out of habit. Danger lurks within the dark canopy. Everyone knew to be wary when walking by it. Beware the eyes that gleam from the gloom. Suddenly, he was knocked prone farther down the path. Ivers struggled to get his bearings, trying to rise from the snow. His arm was gouged, a spreading stain of crimson on his coat. He quickly gazed around him, unsure what attacked him. But he had an idea. A large shadow swooped over him. What he saw to his left confirmed his suspicion. Silently landing a small distance away, blood dripping from one of its large horns, was a Hurrhrah. Broad wings silently propel a massive body covered in feathers, coloured in hues of orange and brown. Golden eyes that pierce through the perpetual dusk from under a pair of large curved horns. A king crowned to rule his subdued domain. One would think that an owl with horns would have a hard time hunting, much less flying. Nothing could be further from the truth. Once it marks its prospective prey, the Hurrhrah will drop from its perch and level out its descent to better line up the approach. With a barely heard flap of wings, the body is thrust forward with its head lowered. If the powerful push didn't incapacitate the target, lacerations from its horns will often work. Hurrhrah mate for life. A male will signal his worthiness by the marks his horns leave on tree bark. If the female is impressed, she will issue an invitational trill. Then, she and the male will begin building a nest in the hollow of a tree. After mating, the female will lay several brown and white eggs. Both parents will take turns doing the hunting, while the other sits on the nest. When the eggs hatch, the pair will only raise and care for the strongest offspring. Few will make it to maturity. In the night beyond the Twilight Mountains, the Hurrhrah behave differently. While their cousins on the other side have strong horns made for barreling into their prey, they use a less physical tactic. Seeing as the forests in Kandris' Umbra tend to be more darkened, creatures living there adapted to seeing in low light. Darkfold's Hurrhrah have found an innovative way to take advantage. The hunter will spot his intended target, drop from his perch and pursue, just like Hurrhrah from across the mountains. Instead of ramming into the target, however, its upturned horns will begin to glow. The dark is suddenly filled with a flash of brilliant light, blinding the victim. A perfect strategy for hunting in the perpetual gloom. One species, two different environments, two different approaches to hunting. An intriguing look at the adaptability of life. If you enjoyed the content, please support this channel by liking, subscribing, and ringing the notification bell for more. Thank you.